Good morning guys, this is studio vlog slash regular vlog, but studio vlog 14. Right now it is Monday the 11th of November and it's about 7:30 in the morning, and we are over in our new house waiting for the BT man to arrive and an Argos delivery to arrive. Glamorous times, so anything between 7 and 1 things could be happening. So we're here now. I've had a couple of orders, so I'm just packing those. My new office is right here. It's a bit smaller than my last one, so I've only got room for a computer desk there and my art desk, which is looking like a shit show right now. And I'm gonna have to put in the spare room here is some of my stuff, but I haven't got my big bookcase over here yet. All the bigger things get moved over tomorrow morning, so today I'm just kind of, whilst we're waiting for things to be delivered and things to be set up, I'm just going to pack some orders and set up my computer so that's ready. All I'm trying to do right now is actually find pens. I have an order from Claire to pack, and Claire, you're my first order packed in my new office. Claire has ordered one of my new prints. She's also ordered 2 of my lovely to-do lists, which I need to reorder because they're almost sold out completely. She's also ordered a Always You card. I love these cards, and I always love sending them out because they're one of the first cards I ever have printed, and I just love sending them out. I'm trying to find a sticker to throw in for Claire. I can't find them anywhere, so Claire, if you do get a sticker then you know I found them. If you don't, I'm really sorry. I just don't know where they are right now, but I'm going to keep looking. And I also need to find a pen so I can address your envelope, otherwise I'm going to have to write it in blood. Good morning guys, today is Thursday and I think it's the 14th today, I'm not entirely sure to be honest. We've had 2 nights in our new house now. Joe's just gone over to the old place to let the carpet cleaners in and just to put everything as it should be, and then we're out of that place, and officially this is our house anyway, but officially that place is gone. Straight away I feel settled here, which is just weird, but it's one of those things. This house is a dream. We can only live here for 2 years, which is a shame. This house is a bit of me. I would have this house in a heartbeat if I could. My office is getting there. As you come in the door here, I've got to attach my printer and stuff. I've got portfolios I've had to put there. Got a few odds and ends, but as you can see it's not ready quite yet, but it's looking better. I mean, you can see the floor now. Yesterday you could not see the floor. So my painting desk is here, and then the view out the back has got houses and stuff, but also you've got this field here and you can see the little horses. We've named these horses already. We name everything. I can't tell from here which one's which, but one of them is called Cedric and the other one is called Mr. Crinkle. Obviously, obvious names there. Anyway, so Gizmo's going to be very happy out in those fields. And then on the other side here, I've got my computer desk, and then my bookcase that you'll recognise from the other office. And then my other unit had to go in the guest bedroom next door, which the blinds are still down on, but you can see that there. Our bedroom through here is a bit of a mess, so I won't show you through there yet. Right now, as Joe's out, I've just done a massive food shop because we had nothing in the house, absolutely nothing. You know that episode of Friends where Joey, the fridge or freezer breaks and Joey eats everything? Basically, that's what we've been doing for the last week or so. Right now what I'm going to do is a load of batch cooking because we need to start saving some money. This place is a little bit more expensive to run, so we need to save some money. So I went shopping this morning and I've bought a load of kind of like chickpeas and black beans and things like that, and I'm going to make a black bean chili, and I'm going to make a chickpea curry, and I'm also going to make a hidden vegetables, not that I need to hide vegetables because Joe's not 5, but a hidden vegetable tomato sauce for pasta which freezes. So I've kind of bought like less meat and more of that kind of stuff. I have got some turkey mince. I'm going to make some turkey meatballs in sauce, but all of this stuff can be frozen and I'm going to portion it all out. So yeah, big batch cooking day happening, or batch cooking morning while Joe is out. He'll be gone for about 2 hours. So it's 10:15 now. I've been to the gym, it was bloody freezing, and now I'm gonna cook. Good morning guys, today is Saturday. I haven't filmed or haven't been on camera talking to you since I was in the kitchen cooking some stuff and you saw me chopping things and then it all kind of came to an abrupt halt. That is just because I had intended to film a lot more that day, but we had a few things go wrong. Joe was over at the old house kind of closing things off over there. I was here cooking, as you know, and I realised that we had an induction hob and we didn't have induction pans. Never knew that induction hobs needed special pans, but I do now. So everything came to an abrupt halt because I couldn't carry on with anything, and then it was pouring rain outside, the garage door also broke, the internet turned off, so we had a kind of a weird old day in the end and it was very stressful. So I didn't film anymore, and I've not long been out of bed right now, as you can tell from the hair looking a bit. I don't know what to do with my hair at the moment. It's growing, as you can see, it's growing out and into its colour, you know what I mean? My roots are coming through. It needs a cut for sure, but I don't know whether to get it toned down or not, or whether to stick with it being a little bit lighter. Every time I get it toned down, I like it lighter. Whenever I have it lighter, I want it toned down, so I don't know. Random side note. Anyway, so yeah, being that I didn't film this week, I didn't film any more talking to camera, I just thought I'd catch you up. This week I've been in my office, I had some work to do, I had an initial painting to do, so I'll insert some images of me doing that. I had an initial painting to do, I had a bespoke thank you card to do, and I also decided to do a painting for one of my best friends, Helena, who's just had a little boy. Congratulations, Lobby. And yes, I've done that for her. So this morning I'm just going to carry on wrapping things up to go to the post office. I've got a pile of things for the post office downstairs that need to go off. And yeah, let me show you, I'll show you the initial and Helena's painting. I don't know whether I will actually insert all of Helena's painting into this or not, because obviously it's a surprise and I don't know when I'm going to put this up, but let me turn you around quick. So yeah, this is Helena's painting. I put, used that Elton John quote, "How wonderful life is, now you're in the world," and then I put his name and his details of his birth underneath. So if you guys are interested in one of these, this is, I have done one of these before a long time ago. These are hand painted, so yeah, you can contact me for one of these if you are interested in having one made. It's just that I haven't got them on my website at the moment, but if you have a quote that you want, or if you just want the child's details or whatever, then you can do that. But I will eventually get something put on my website, I think, for these. They do take quite a while though, and that's the thing with hand painted work, you know, they are a bit more money because painting these little tiny letters is, you know, and I use a, where is it now? Oh yeah, my paintbrush is here. I use this paintbrush, but it's probably not going to focus on it, but you can see, even though it's not in focus, you can see how small that is. So yeah, and then I've done this, I've got to just change its wrapping because it's got a bit of a crease across the wrapping, which I'm not happy with putting that in, but you can see that J there, so that's the client wanted a dusky pink J, so that's that. Got her organised. I don't know what I've done with the, oh there they are, they've written her some little notes there. So yeah, I'm just going to get these packaged up. I just want to photograph Helena's picture because I want to use this as an example on my website if she'll let me. And that is that. Now this office is, once again, is a complete mess. Every time I work, I get into this situation where it just looks like this. Everything is a complete mess and I need to tidy it up again, and then I put everything on here as well. So I've got to sort all this out and I'm going to do that now. Joe's currently out in Penzance having his hair cut. Lucky him, I can't currently afford a haircut or a hair colour. So I'm going to have to sort that out. Go busking or something. But yeah, order some initial paintings, guys. Pay this poor long-haired artist to have a haircut. I'm not really kidding. But yeah, so I'm going to just tidy up this office, post these this morning, and then I've got to do the housework. Doing the housework in this house is actually a pleasure because the house is so clean anyway. In the old house, the bathrooms were pretty gross when we moved in. The kitchen took me 6 hours to clean when we moved in. So yeah, not happy days over there, but over here I can definitely feel like when I clean, things are actually getting clean, and I need a clean house. So there you go. I can see by looking at Gizmo's food that the packet of food I bought her yesterday as an experiment was a complete waste of time, as usual. She is getting to the point now where she wants to go out. Let's go and find her. She really wants to go out. She's been home, she came home on Monday, so she's not quite ready to go yet. Oh, Joe's home now. She's not quite ready to go out yet. In my eyes, she's not. She would say otherwise. But yeah, we'll probably let her out about Wednesday or Thursday, so stay tuned for that. Today is Monday and I am in the studio today just painting a commission piece. I look a right old scrappy state today. This is the sort of clip that I'll film and then I'll look at my edit and think, why did I bother filming a clip looking like this? But it's real life. I'm really tired today. I had a really full-on training session this morning. I totally lost all my training mojo last week, although I did train 5 days, but I may as well have not bothered because I dragged myself around the gym, not really doing much. But today I did a lot and I feel better for it. So yes, it's the afternoon now. All morning I've been working on a sketch and a painting. I'll try and insert a little clip of it working through that. And yeah, basically, the other thing I've done as well is I've designed a whole load of Christmas cards right here. So I'm going to basically try and paint those whilst I'm painting this painting, because I'll have greens mixed and reds mixed and things. And different colours on the go, so I'll try and use the odds and ends of the colours of the painting on my Christmas cards. I was feeling really unfestive and just wanted to do something to get me in the Christmassy mood, so I thought that I would just try and paint and do Christmas cards for my friends and family, so that's what I'm going to do. And yeah, not a lot else to say right now. What I need to do basically is release this video of bits and pieces of the move, then I just sit down with you and have a more chatty video, because I've been feeling really kind of lost and a bit sort of strange about my business and about my blog, and I think I'm just going through a bit of a funny phase of it, so I could do with sitting down and having a little bit of a chat about that. One day this week, maybe tomorrow, I might take myself off to a coffee shop and sit and have a bit of a business planning / working morning from a coffee shop. I just think that might do me good to have a change of scenery, so that's the plan right now. Anyway, I'm going to get on with some painting. Good morning guys. Today I am just going to be sitting over at the kitchen table painting, just because Gizmo's kind of just started going out on her own now, so I want to be able to see out the window and see her coming and going. So I'm going to work from there today. I've got my commission piece that I'm still working on. I think you would have seen it at the end of the last vlog. And I've got my Christmas cards that I want to get on with painting, and I've got some work on the iPad that I need to be getting on with for a bespoke wedding invitation as well, so I've got quite a lot to be getting on with. Plus I've got some business stuff that I want to plan, but I think what I'm going to do is possibly take myself to a coffee shop at some point this week. Today's Tuesday, so maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, I will take myself off to a coffee shop and just sit and plan. I work better on that sort of stuff when I'm out of my own environment. I just seem to get more done. But right now, making a coffee, a nice milky coffee, and gonna crack on with some work, so I shall take you with me through the day. Good afternoon guys, it is Saturday, it's 3:30. I have spent the last few days working my little socks off on a couple of different things, one thing being some bespoke stationery and the other thing being some painting. I still have some painting to finish. My bespoke stationery took a lot longer than I thought because I wanted to redraw something and then repaint it on the iPad, so I had to do that, and because I wanted it to be very detailed, it took me a lot longer than I'd hoped. Which is totally fine. I'd rather be happy with the result and it take me longer than not be happy with the result. So I've just sent my client like a mock-up PDF booklet thing of her invitation ideas, her RSVP ideas, and then the kind of combinations that I think will work really well together as a pack of stationery. Right now, like I said, it's 3:30. I'm about to start batch cooking, which I should have done the day before yesterday. The food is just about hanging on in there in the fridge. I've got to cook it today, I've got to freeze it today. So I'm cooking the vegetable pasta sauce, and I'm cooking the bacon and meatball dish that Joe really likes, that I really like. Hopefully I'll get quite a few meals out of it. This time I must remember when I do the pasta sauce to make the portion smaller, which means I should probably get about 10 meals out of that. I just need to make sure there's room in the freezer though, because I go on my batch cooking missions and then I realise there's absolutely no room in the freezer, which is a pain. And then I have to kind of like start moving things and being very creative with what I'm doing in the kitchen. But that's what I'm about to do now. I've got the house to myself right now. Joe's just gone into Helston to run some errands, so I'm home alone. Gizmo's upstairs. It's peeing it down the rain outside. It's been so miserable. I want to start going out and about, taking some blog photos in a few places. I've been kind of procrastinating with the blog, that because I don't have any money, I'm not really doing a lot. Then I thought to myself, well actually, that's probably the prime opportunity to go and find things to do in this beautiful part of the world on zero budget or very small budget. And I thought actually that could be a really good thing to do on my blog. I want my blog to be a little bit more about Cornwall or just things to do generally in this area, as well as the other things that I write about, like mental health. I've really lost my way with it because so much has been going on, and well, this is turning into a right rant, but this is really important because these are some things that I've wanted to say. I've been feeling really strange recently. I think I said it either in a previous clip or on Instagram or something, but I've been feeling really weird about a lot of stuff, not just Leafleting Studio, not just from Lucy with Love, but just general stuff. And I heard something today on Fran from Fran Menz's video. I'll link the vlog that I'm talking about of hers down below. But she said in that video, and it kind of woke something up in my head, I was like, yes, that's one of the many things that I'm experiencing right now. She said that her self-worth is very linked to her productivity. And I thought, you know what, that's so true, because I had this thing where when I'm feeling super overwhelmed by a project, or a little bit daunted by it, or a little bit in fear of whether I'm good enough to do it, I can get very paralysed in that moment, whether that be half a day or an hour or even sometimes a week or two. Generally if it's client work, it won't be that long. It will be my own stuff that will be that long. But and then if you guys know what I mean, that you feel totally paralysed and you end up not doing anything for a long time because you're almost scared of it, and then it's been so long that you don't want to then start it because it's been so long that you feel like you've forgotten the idea, or like it's like faded back. So she said she links her self-worth to productivity. Now when I get like that paralysing kind of fear, I then don't do it, so then I am not very productive, and then my self-worth in general plummets. And when I say plummets, it's very dramatic. I feel like I look disgusting, I feel like I'm not intelligent, I feel like I've got nothing going for me in this world whatsoever, no talent, no drive, no motivation, no inspiration, nothing that I can offer the world, and I feel really awful. So when she said that, I thought, oh my god, this is me. This is a good percentage of the funk that I've been in of late is very much connected to that thought. So if any of you suffer with that, let me know. It doesn't have to be to do with business or creativity. If in general you find yourself feeling like that, please let me know, because working for yourself is so isolating, and it's very easy to narrow your life down into this pinprick where you don't go anywhere, you don't talk to anybody about these things because you don't think anyone will understand, and so sometimes it's just nice to put it out there and hope that someone else feels it. So that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, right now I need to cook, so I'm going to start on the pasta sauce. And the pasta sauce that I am doing is basically made up of some garlic chopped tomatoes. It's got some leek in it, it's got some carrot in it, it's got some celery in it. What else? But all those things have to be chopped really, really small, and that's what takes me the time. So I'm going to crack on with that, and I'll try and remember to pick up the camera again. I'm so bad at starting something and forgetting to pick up the camera. Must get better at that. Okay, so part one of the pasta sauce that I make is onions, carrots, celery, and under there we've got some leek, I think that's it, some olive oil, and I'm gonna just basically cook this for about 20 minutes. In the meantime, I'm gonna chop up some peppers, and then after this has been on for 20 minutes, I'll put in some chopped tomatoes with some garlic and some peppers, and then cook all that together, add a little tiny bit of sugar and a little bit of balsamic vinegar, and that's it. I basically tripled the recipe because I want loads of this. We have this as pasta sauce, just with pasta, or you can pop in some chicken or some sausage, but basically I just freeze it in batches, and then however I want to use it, it's ready to go. So there you go, let's cook. Good morning guys, I am at the kitchen table this morning, just finishing off some Christmas cards that I'm painting for friends and family, and I finished the commission piece, so I'll try and insert a clip or a picture of that right here somewhere. So yeah, right now still at this table because the light is really, really good, and I've got good blinds in here to be able to keep painting whilst the sun is bright through. But I'm just going to turn you around and show you the Christmas cards I'm painting, and then hopefully I'll get those finished today and get those posted off, and then start on like the proper business stuff that needs doing. So I've still got some stuff to do on these. As you'll probably be able to see, I've done some of the details on the leaves and things, but I haven't done the details on the red flower. So they're all very, very similar. There's just some slight differences on them as I was drawing. I made some of them a little bit more kind of vibrant and kind of bigger, and these ones a little bit smaller, but you'll get the gist of them. They're all kind of a similar idea. And I've got a couple of other ones to do for a couple of young ladies, which are up here. I haven't actually started these ones. You can see the sketch, and obviously I've done the holly, but these are little personalised stockings, and so I'm going to paint those separately just because the colours are going to be a little bit different. But yeah, I'm going to crack on with these, get some details on here, then I'm going to put some metallic ink on the Merry and Bright in the centre and on the stars, and then we're done here.